Hello everyone, welcome to Sarathi Finance Agent. So our application works as an AI CFO for all the startup founders. Instead of paying the CFO to do all their financial operations, we have built a website where all the expenses of the finance will be calculated in a single manner. So for every other expenses like going to a different software and collecting the data, we can everything will be connected to our platform using APIs, which will help us to connect all the data, and it will be in an organized manner and help us to understand the finance more better rather than seeing a spreadsheet and explaining it to everyone. So let me show you how our application actually works. So go with the integration, then we are going to manually integrate the CSV here. So let me drop it down. So once we have uploaded, then once we are uploaded, we can go to our dashboard. Then we can see all the expenses. So instead of going and seeing a boring spreadsheet and going through all those things, the financial health, the cash balance, revenue, monthly burn, everything will be calculated and it will be represented in a dashboard, easier, more far easier way to manage. And one more thing, the main integrated process is versus that we can actually found out if there is any anomalies directly. In our dashboard, it will show us if there is any differentiation or anything unusual in our finance. So that is one of our key points, that we are actually getting recommendations that there is a problem or there might be a fraud transfer in your account. So it helps us to figuring out all those things. So let me show you our AI CFO, which actually helps you out. So there. So when we are asking about cloud burn rate, it's going to calculate, it's going through our files and it's going to access all the files there and going to give us what's actually happening there. So as you can see, the burn rate has been showed, and all those things, whatever the reasoning of all those things from where, what, and it actually going to give us the SQL file which was actually there. So instead of manually going and checking all the SQL files, it has retrieved the data directly to make it more simpler and easier for us to do. So let me demonstrate one of how we are actually doing all the analysis. So, see, instead of going and learning a SQL query, we can use our natural language to understand the data, which will save us time, which will not require extra effort from the founder to learn a new language and do all these things. See, again, we have find the anomaly here. So it's going to give you the what's the transaction. Also it's going to give you the explanation why does our AI agent thinks it's an anomaly. Just like a personalized CFO as a human comes and lets you know this might be a fraud. Even our same as our AI CFO, it actually shows out what's actually going wrong, and also explain you why does it think it's actually wrong. So this is our website, guys.